We're recording now.
Yeah. It says recording in the thing of it. Oh,
look at your finger.
Honestly, little things please little eyes. You're having to bend over now to be in the shot. Do you want me to move over a bit?
Should we hug? Well, we never do that. That's weird.
No.
That's proper weird. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another What on Earth are these two blethering on about video. Maybe I'll call it that. What are these two blethering on about?
Okay.
Blether.
Blether, that's a good...
Blether with Carla and Carla. It's been a very long day already. We're both very puzzled as to how it's only like 3 something and it feels like about midnight.
And it's getting dark at the wrong time, and we're having real time, which is the old time before the clocks changed, and bin time, which is time that should get in the bin.
Yeah, and we're not coping very well with either times.
I'm too hot again. I'm going to have to get changed. Well, I can't. I've only got like a camisole underneath.
Will you be decent?
Well, not particularly.
Well, they won't see anyway, look. It won't make a lot of difference. No? Okay, sit there and sweat then, I don't care.
Thanks.
I've got a little box of discussion topics which I found on Tinterwebs, and I brought them so that we could just pick a random couple out and have a chat about it. And then we thought we'd do the same thing over on Mrs M's channel. So once again, we've done 3 videos like that this weekend, where we half and half on each channel. Whether you'll see them at the right time or not, I don't know. Whether we'll manage to actually coincide our uploads and what.
It's unlikely, isn't it?
So you may already have seen...
filming them seems like a win at this point.
You may already have seen something that looks like this over on Caroline's channel.
But with us the other way round, because today we're sitting with me on this, which also feels a bit odd, because I think we always sit with me on that side.
We're a bit like Ant and Dec. And Ant and Dec always...
Just like them.
Ant and Dec always stay the same way round, always.
I think my golf handicap is probably not as good as theirs.
Do they play golf?
Yeah.
I'm sure my golf handicap would be enormous.
That would be bad, though.
Oh, would it? Oh, okay.
The lower it is, the better it is.
Yeah, no, it'd be enormous then. Okay, so yeah, so if you haven't already seen something that looks like this over on Caroline's channel, the link is in the description box below. Make sure you pop over there and see if you can find it. And you can't find it today, have another look tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, because every view counts. Okay. You
sold that so well.
Didn't I? Little box of discussion topics. Would you like to pick the first one?
I've got a runny nose now.
Would you like to blow your nose?
I'm just going to get tissue.
Edit.
It's a disaster. Get that off your head!
It suits me.
Why have you got my pumpkin on your head?
It's cute. I'm cute. We're cute together.
You're not. Put it back on my autumnal display.
It's a beautiful autumnal display.
Thank you.
Would you like to pick the first topic for discussion
today? I won't be able to read it because I'm taking my glasses off.
I'll do the reading.
It's all right. I can read it. I'll put my glasses back on.
Some of them are funny. Some of them not so much. Some of them will be terrible.
How much sawdust do you think you can put in a Rice Krispie treat before people would notice?
How big is the Rice Krispie treat?
It depends how big the Rice Krispie treat is. Oh God, the sun's going in and out. It's going to be terrible editing.
Never mind. It's my channel. They're used to terrible editing on mine.
Okay.
If it's a Rice Krispie treat bar that you buy in the shop, because you can buy them in packs of 4, can't you? Like Rice Krispie squares, you can, and they're about yay big, about yay big. I think you could probably get a good tablespoon in there and get away with it. They're quite chewy.
I think it would depend on how finely milled the sawdust was.
Well, yeah, that's another thing.
I think, if it's quite chunky lumps of wood, it might be more chewy than your average Rice Krispie.
But then Rice Krispie...
But if it was powdered, so to speak...
I think you'd get away with a fair amount because people go, this one's a bit weird.
I think it would also depend on what other ingredients you had in it and how much of the... I don't know. Yeah, probably a tablespoon sounds about right.
I never said these were sensitive
subjects.
Is there any
better?
Yeah, all sorts. Okay, this one is, what is the most normal thing about you? Is anything about you normal?
No, I hope not.
I think I'm very normal. I think I'm a very average person. I'm not interesting in any way. I live a very normal life.
Define normal.
Well, define abnormal.
Not normal.
There we go then. I think I'm normal. I go shopping to the supermarket. One of the most normal things about me, I suppose, is the food that I eat, the food that I cook. I cook very, very run-of-the-mill normal food. If I'm cooking, it's very much what British, traditional British fare,
Chicken tikka masala.
that's the national dish. That's the national dish, yeah. But it's not what I would, I cook plain food. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to cooking because I don't know what goes with stuff. It's not that I'm not willing to taste things, but I'm certainly not willing to try cooking things.
If you don't know you're going to like
If I don't know what it's going to taste like at the end, because it feels like such a waste. I think that's one of the most normal things about me is I cook normal food. What's one of the most normal things about you?
Don't know, really. Shopping at Tesco's. Everybody shops at Tesco's and Aldi. And Primark.
Yeah, you don't go to
Marks and
Waitrose, do you?
Spencer's. I've been to Waitrose.
I've been to Waitrose, but I feel really weird when I'm in there. Like people are looking at me going, why is she here? I bet you don't feel like that.
No, I don't think Waitrose in Devon is any... There's a Waitrose in... We used to have a Waitrose in Torquay, which was quite good, odd. That didn't last long. I think it wasn't the right demographic, particularly where it was in Torquay.
It's funny, I think of Torquay as being quite posh.
Not anymore.
But I think maybe I'm just... Yeah,
it used to be in the olden days. It's not posh anymore. Yeah, I think... I don't know what I think. I like candles. Is that normal? Probably not.
I think the level to which you like candles is not normal. I think you've exceeded normal and gone way out the other side on your love of candles. Your thing with candles is about as normal as my love of cake. Bordering on obsession,
Yeah, there is that. Arguably the candles are better for me, although some people say candles are carcinogenic.
Exactly, there we go. Nobody's ever said cake's carcinogenic.
Oh, I don't know.
Go on, pull another one out. Let's see what we get this time.
I'm going for this big one.
It's upside down.
It's an Australian question. What's the job that you know you'd be great at despite having no experience?
It's an interesting one.
Nothing's coming to me off the top of my head. Have I got no experience?
I plainly wouldn't make a great typist, would I? Because there's a massive typo in that.
Yeah. And I bet it was a copy and past as well.
No, I had to type mine because I couldn't copy and paste them,
Yeah. I'm just like, what jobs have I known? I don't know. I'll tell you what, I think I'd be not a bad journalist because I quite like writing. And I wrote a blog for a long time and I was quite good at English at school. And I'm quite interested in what's going on in the world. I don't think I'd be more the writing side. I'll tell you what, no, I'd be a good newspaper editor or proofreader, that sort of thing, because I'm very hot on English.
You didn't spot that typo.
I wasn't looking for typos. Maybe
well, if you were a proofreader, you'd have to be looking for typos.
Yeah, but I wasn't proofreading it.
Well, maybe you should. I think I'd be an excellent life coach. I've had no experience. No experience whatsoever, but I think I'd be a brilliant life coach. Why would I be an excellent life coach?
You have no patience with people.
No, you don't have to be patient as a life coach. You just tell people what to do.
You have to be gentle and encouraging.
I can be gentle and encouraging.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. You're fine. You're okay. You can be a journalist if you want. I believe in you. Now go out and journalise. See, I life coached you just like that. Are you a journalist now?
Do you really think you'd be a good life coach?
I think I'd be a brilliant life coach. No, I'm not deluded. I'm not. Why wouldn't I be a good life coach? I'd be an excellent life coach. People just need some guidance, and I'm a bossy cow, and I'm willing to guide people.
You have to be people-y. You're not a people.
Oh no, only one person at a time. I'm not life coaching crowds.
But you're not keen on people as well. Neither of us are.
I don't mind some people. The ones who don't come anywhere near me are all right.
Well, I think they'd probably have to come quite near.
I'll be a remote life coach.
You can do it by Zoom.
I'll be a remote life coach. That's what I'll be. Yeah, there we go. I think you're right. I think I'll be excellent. Right, next subject, because you've offended me.
Answer in the comments if you think Carla would be a good life coach.
Okay. If you were going about your normal day, how many owls would you need to see before you thought something was wrong?
Something was wrong?
Yeah.
It would depend if I was visiting an owl sanctuary or not.
No, your normal day. Going about your normal
I visited an owl sanctuary.
Not every day. It's not your normal day, is it? You don't say to me, I go to the owl sanctuary every Wednesday.
Okay. For example, we went to the garden centre with Ashley on Saturday. Big mistake. Huge. Full of people. Ooh, very people-y. And big Christmas decorations. Ooh. Side note, it's not even Halloween. Or it is? No, Halloween's tomorrow. Yes, but just saying, Christmas decorations before Halloween get in the bin. Oh, that was yesterday's video, wasn't it? And they had a lot of owls, but only pretend owls. But that was in the course of my normal day, and there were several owls.
But assuming that the question refers to real owls, and you were going about your normal day, in other words, you were popping down into town, taking some parcels, going to Tesco's, blah, 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 picking up the dry cleaning, how many owls would you need to see before you thought something's wrong? Because I think
if I saw
2 owls is one too many. I think if I saw 1 owl, I'd go, that's unusual, aren't owls nocturnal? And then when I saw the second owl, I'd be like, what the f is going on? Why are there owls? I think 2 is my limit for owls.
I've actually got a funny story about this, thinking about it. Many years ago, when we lived in Denbury, which is a village out in the country, see that hill over there? That's Denbury Down.
Hill at the end of my nose.
You can't see it.
That one with the big cloud.
Yes, and we used to have a drive to school in the morning, taking William to school, all through the lanes. And round the back of, there's a prison in Denbury, and you went round the back of the prison. And one morning, as she was taking William to school, and William said, there's a really big owl up there in that tree. And as she went, oh, I missed it, and decided to reverse and have a look. And there was a massive European eagle owl, which is not indigenous to this country, in the tree. It belonged to a man and had escaped from its I've lost the ability to speak.
One owl is 1 owl too weird.
No, my point being that this was an owl that was about yay big and very.
So you're saying it's size dependent on how.
So that was quite odd. And the owl was actually there all day, because I went and looked at it later after they told me it was there, and it belonged to somebody who kept owls and other birds of prey and had escaped and killed some seagulls actually while it was escaped. They eventually got it back. But so 1 owl was odd.
Okay, it's your go to pick a subject.
What's the worst advice you can think of? Carla, you want to become a life coach?
That's excellent advice. I'm proper upset. You've distressed me. I'm nearly as distressed by that as I am about the Aldi shortcake thing. What is the worst advice you can think of?
We haven't talked about the Aldi shortcake.
No, they haven't got a clue. No, they don't know what I'm on about.
Well, you should tell them now.
Aldi may have discontinued some favourite things that I like.
She was accosting members of staff at Aldi.
I didn't accost anyone. I asked there was a member of staff, and I asked him if he knew if they were discontinued or just out of stock. That's all I did. I didn't accost. Accosting. You make it sound like I stormed up to him, grabbed him by the tie, held him up to my face, and demanded to know.
Accost sounded more entertaining. Anyway, they didn't have any, and he had no idea if they were getting any back.
He also didn't seem that bothered.
No, rude.
Yeah. What was the question? Worst advice you can think of, and you're going to tell me that I can't be a life coach, and that's I'm not having it. The worst advice I can think of is, yes, I think you should get married. That seems like an excellent idea. That is the worst advice I can think of. I honestly, I'm so anti-marriage. It's ridiculous. I've seen so many relationships that seem to be going absolutely strong until they got married. I think advising someone to get married is terrible advice.
I don't think people generally advise someone to get married, do they? People just do it off their own back.
I guess so.
Back.
I guess so.
Bad.
Maybe. Is it my turn to pick or yours?
Yours, I think.
Right. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, go on then.
How long do you think you could survive in the wilderness with only your current handbag and contents?
About 5 minutes.
What have you got in your handbag?
A lot of receipts, because I haven't cleared it out.
Okay, so that's fine. That's kindling, isn't it? That's for, yeah,
that's that.
Have you got anything you could light a fire with? No. Okay.
No, I've got a purse, bit of money, a lip salve, some tissues.
Well, you won't get chapped lips while you're not surviving.
That's why
and you'll be able to wipe your bum.
Yeah, a nail file. Would that be useful? Probably.
Well,
not.
I suppose you could use it as self-defence, or possibly for whittling if you needed to whittle I don't know why you would whittle. Why do people whittle in the wilderness? Do people whittle? Or by wittering?
They're bored.
Wittering about whittling. I've got in my handbag, obviously my purse, which is going to be useless unless you can pay a passing bear to save you, right? And also useless because there's never anything in it. My purse, I've got a little pouch in my purse that has things like nail scissors and plasters, which might be useful if I start bleeding to death. Although if I'm bleeding to death, one tiny little plaster.
Yeah.
I've got medication in my purse, so that would help me survive a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about a water bottle?
I don't have a water bottle in my handbag.
Some water?
No.
Anything to eat?
I've got about 4 polos left in the pack.
I've got some Tic Tacs actually.
Yeah.
I think about
so rough, fresh breath for our deathbeds. That's reassuring.
Yeah.
No, I honestly think with my current handbag and contents, while some of the things in there might be mildly useful, like nail scissors and stuff like that, I don't think I could survive for long.
It would depend on external factors as well.
Yeah.
I think we haven't got enough information to answer this question. Is there a freshwater source?
You can't very well carry a machete around in your handbag in case you end up in the wilderness, can you?
Well, absolutely, yeah. If you could have a lifetime supply of one thing, what would it be? I don't know whether yours is Diet Pepsi.
Mine is Pepsi Max. Yeah. Pepsi Max. I would love a lifetime supply of cake, but I think I would die without Pepsi Max. So, yeah.
I think I've already got a lifetime supply of eyeshadow palettes because I've definitely got more than I can use.
So you're not putting
in
for those then?
Lifetime supply.
You can't choose money because money is when money produces all the other things.
Also, who says what a lifetime supply is?
I've often wondered that. You know, when you win on a prize, people used to win prizes. I don't think quite so much. A lifetime supply of toilet rolls, and it turned out to be 1 toilet roll a week.
They don't live in my house.
Exactly.
Then, yeah. I honestly don't know what it would be.
I think if you win a lifetime supply of something, you should be able to go and get more whenever you run out. That's
Yes, that seems reasonable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think scented candles.
You'd like a lifetime supply of scented candles?
Oh, I don't know.
See, in my house, that's 1 candle. Because I never light the damn things. I never remember to light them. I've stopped buying candles because they just sit there getting dusty and not being lit.
There's a typo in this one as well.
I told you, I can't be a typist.
No. I don't really know. Money would be good, wouldn't it?
No, you
when
can't
you run
choose
out,
money.
you should go and get some more. Why not?
Because it's cheating.
Well, it doesn't say you can't have money.
Money gives you everything else.
Money.
Okay, last one. If you came with a warning label, what would it say? Long silence. What would yours say?
May spontaneously combust.
I was going to say warning, may explode. Yeah. May explode without notice. Yeah. Yeah.
What would yours
Do not
say?
agitate. Do not agitate, may explode without further notice. That's what mine would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we hope you've enjoyed
May contain nuts.
May contain nuts. Not very often. Speak for yourself. On that note, thank you for joining us for this one. If you've enjoyed it and you'd like to see more, there will be some more over on Caroline's channel at some point. The link is in the description box below. Pop over there, have a look. And we'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.